Try that. Try that, why don't you? Till that falls over, I guess. I used to drop her off all the time. Skylar, won't you in here? When we used to live here, too. And I want to say half the times when we didn't. I think this is only the second or third time I've dropped Oakley off down here. Gotta get that other preschool situation figured out. And man, preschool's expensive. Excuse me. I would even send my kid every single day. Send her like 2 days for Oakley and 3 days for Hollister. I think I'm paying more in daycare than I am for my portion of the mortgage. But I mean, splitting my mortgage with my dad, I don't make trillions of dollars that you'd need to if you want to seriously live in this town and pay for everything. So yeah, thank you. I mean, my parents, not my dad. But thank you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to help my daughters out too when they need to buy a house. Although I don't see how I can barely make my bills happen right now. But I think it's because I'm doing something I'm not super passionate about. It's just a job, and I'm just clocking hours really, and I don't ask for a raise, honestly, because I don't think I deserve one. I don't view myself as doing a ton at the office, and maybe that's just my low self-esteem being part of it, but I just don't think I do. I don't think I do enough that would make myself feel confident asking for a raise. And the people I'd be asking is my brother and my dad, who's the business manager, and I would probably get it, but I don't think I deserve it. I don't think I do enough, and I don't think I understand the industry or the actual stuff we do very well, and I haven't taken the time to either. And I think, I'm sure my they want me to do what my dad does, but I just don't think I mean, I could. It would be hard, but I don't think I want to. I know I don't want to, and by that I mean I don't want the responsibility. I've seen how much my brother demands of my brother, and my dad likes that pressure and that responsibility, and I'm not built the same way for whatever reason. I think I would be dreading to go to work sometimes, and the amount of contractors and I want to say like permit people and people that work for, I don't know, the cell phone company and this and that. Like, I don't think I can press people enough, or because I don't think I have a grasp of what we're actually doing in plumbing. I understand the basics, and by the basics I mean the very, very general basics. Enough that I think my dad understands a ton more, only because he's been with my brother probably 4 years longer than I. But I don't know. It's not triggering any type of interest in my brain, to be honest. Maybe if I did ask for a raise and I was given more responsibility, maybe that would interest me more, but I'm not itching to get to work and help solve the problem. I do, and honestly, they're probably making more money with me here, but like I said, I don't think I do enough to garner a raise, really. Not a substantial one, anyways. And I don't think I've ever pulled 80 hours in a paycheck. It would be a lot for me, cause I'm just too, like, today I'll have to work half day because my daycare lady's sick and she can't, and I already took Tuesday off, and Melissa took half of yesterday off. Take half of today off also. Yeah, this week's been pretty fast. Monday I got both the girls to my parents' house, and then I went to work, or I took a jog afterwards, and then I went to work, and then I picked up the girls, and we ate, and then I had a tryout at night, and then I went back to work after my tryout on Monday, and I stayed until about 12:45. I think yeah. And then the next day, actually, and I went back because we found out our daycare lady wasn't feeling well, so she wasn't going to be able to watch Hollister, so I went back for, a couple hours, and I got home at 12:45, and then Hollister was up at 4:30 or 5 or something, and I stayed all day with her, and I walked to Skylar we walked Skylar to school, and then we hung around, and then we went and did some errands, and we walked and picked Skylar up again, and then I went to work at like 7:15 until about midnight or so, because I didn't work at all, and I wanted to, stay up to date with the day, and to get some hours logged on on my paycheck. And I think I've used all my vacation and sick. I think I had to use. Actually, I had 1 sick or 2 sick days left, which I had to use for the previous week when Melissa's grandpa died, and I stayed home with the 2 girls on a Friday. That's fine. But yeah, so I think I ended up making like 6 hours on a Tuesday, and then I got home about 12:15 again, and then I think Hollister was super antsy at night, and I think I had her at 3 in the morning and slept with her in the chair, and then I fed her at around 5:30 or so, and then just couldn't get her to go back to bed, and I gave up trying to get her to play and just have me lay on the ground next to her. Made some coffee and just kind of shook off the being tired part at that point. I remember I was struggling probably around 5:30 to 6 in the morning, but then I think I got some coffee in me, and by 6:15 or so, 6:20, I was awake and laughing with her and whatnot. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then last night, yesterday then went to work, and I took another jog, and that was pretty tough at parts, just because I kept remembering how little I had slept the previous day or two, and then it's so interesting the way your mind will transfer that to your knees, and your joints, and maybe how tired